With the newest update to RuneScape, they added in Tales of the God Wars. A God Wars 2 dungeon is coming out fairly soon in the coming months, and what they're going to do is release this as a pre-launch event almost, and it's going to reveal some of the lore towards what happened and who these bosses are who we're going to be fighting. And they gave us a hide and seek game pretty much, where you can go around the world and find these 4 memories, and you have to put them together, and then you get a bunch of lore cutscenes. And this is going to be a guide that shows you how to do all of those books, because they're very, very vague, and if you don't know how to do them, you can get lost. To do this Tales of the God Wars, you're going to be requiring at least 70 Constitution, Strength, or Agility. And then you'll also be needing the ability to kill the Barrows, sort of, and you'll also need the ability to kill Krill from the God Wars dungeon. Recommended items are the teleports like Draken's Medal and God Wars teleport, because you're going to need to get there, combat gear and everything so that you're able to fight. In order to start Tales from the God Wars mini-quest, you have to go down to the Caridian Desert, just north of the Agility Pyramid, right over by Narda, and you'll be able to go there and talk to the curator, and he'll give you the 4 books in order to start. If this is your first time logging in since this update, you'll actually have an option to teleport straight to the God Wars dungeon area, so you can start the quest right away. I'm going to show you step by step how to do each book that is available to you. So the first chapter is going to be over by Castle Wars. You can take the Yano Lodestone, Dueling Ring, anything you want to get down there. And then all you have to do is just run as far east as you can to where the 95 divination spot is. It's just south of the Elven area in the game. And there you're going to find a whole bunch of little green orbs. Apologies on not being able to record the green orbs. I completely went around and did all this without thinking about recording it, and then I went back and recorded it. So it's really easy to see. They're very distinguished from the other orbs, so don't expect to get lost there. All you have to do is go around, poke them, and you'll be able to get all 20, and that will unlock the memory for that book. I also have a guy here he's poking them himself, so you'll know that that's what I'm talking about. He's going around and he's poking them. It's just a 1 click, and then you got it. Collect 20, you're done. The second book that you're going to have to do is actually to go just do a Barrows run. As far as I know, you don't actually have to do any killing. If you want, you can literally just run into the Barrows, find the burial spot that you need to go down to the tunnels, and then get to the chest. Once you get to the chest, you have to go and use your book on the chest. This is for chapter 2. Make sure you use that one. I personally, again forgot that I was going to record this and just did it without. And so I have a substitute book here. All you have to do is just right click use and then use it on the Barrows reward chest, and that's how you'll get it. The third book is going to be a little bit tougher than the others. What this one is that you actually have to go to the Zamorakian God Wars dungeon and kill Krill, which is the main big boss, at least once while holding the 3rd chapter. Now, this is probably going to be the one biggest requirement that you're going to need. And then its preferred style is magic, because it is the easiest one to take him down with, since he uses melee and magic. All you have to do is, when you go there, make sure you have the 3rd book on you, and when you get the kill, as long as you are the one who got the loot, and I don't know if that counts for loot share, but as long as you're the one who got the loot in solo, as far as I know, which is what I did, then you will get a notification that says that you charged up the book and you're good to go. Last but not least is the Grotworms book. Now this book is really easy. All you have to do is just teleport to Port Sarum, and then all you have to do is just go into the Grotworm cave. Go to the 1st floor and kill 20 young worms, then follow the cave path all the way out to the end, and then go through the cave and kill 20 regular worms. This is probably going to be the longest one you do, however this one is also very easy comparative to the one that you would have just done if you did chapter 3. Make sure you have the chapter 4 book on you when you do it though. And then once you've done that, go back to the beginning if you have the agility spot, climb down and then kill 20 big grotworms. Once you've done that, it'll complete, and then you can run back to the desert where the thing is. And then you can go ahead and read the tome, and it will place all of your chapters inside the tome, and you will have all the cutscenes unlocked. After that, you can then talk to the curator and he will give you a lamp for 30,000 experience in any of the skills used to obtain these books, and 25 teleport tabs to the heart, which is actually where you are right there. It will also give you an anima crystal, which as of right now, I believe it doesn't have a use because there are no representatives. I've tried finding a use for it, I just couldn't, but apparently there's going to be a reputation system coming in the game for the God Wars dungeon, and you're going to be able to use that crystal on a representative for one of the 4 factions, and you'll gain respect for them. So I would advise keeping a hold of it for now, at least, using it when the time comes. Those teleport tablets that you have are actually now able to be made in a player-owned house. You'll see here that I have a demon lectern, which is just not good enough apparently, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. What you need is a gilded eagle lectern, which is a mahogany lectern. And what you can do with it is when you open it up, you'll have the option to make the heart tablets now. And you can make them with 2 fire runes, 2 law runes, and the soft clay. As long as you have the required level of 61 magic, you'll be able to make it, which will grant 70 experience per tablet. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope you enjoyed.